The next one is the plastic. Plastics are the polymers just like the synthetic fibers. But plastics are the one they can be molded or shaped usually by heat and pressure. So you must be familiar with many plastic articles used everywhere. See, plastic is also a polymer just like the synthetic fibers. So all the plastic do not have the same type of arrangement of units. That is, in some it is linear, in others it is cross-linked. So they are available in all possible shape and sizes. So how it is possible? See, plastic has the properties that is easy moldable, that is they can be shaped any form. So if you try to bend piece of plastic yourself, then you can then all the plastic articles can bend easily. See, some can bend easily while some break when forced to bend. So when we add hot water in the plastic bottle, it gets deformed. So the plastic which get deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily, these are called as thermoplastic. Again, what are thermoplastic? Thermoplastic, it is the plastic which can melt when exposed to the heat and can be bent and remolded easily. The example for the thermoplastic is polythene and polyvinyl chloride. They are used for making the toys, combs and various types of container. So, thermoplastic, it is the type of plastic. Okay. Polythene and propylene, these are the thermoplastic. So, it freezes to brittle glassy state when it is cool. Thermoplastics have the high molecular weight polymers and are used to make toys, car parts and the bottles. The next type of plastic is the thermosetting plastic. See, the thermosetting plastic, these are the plastic when molded once cannot be softened by heating. That means this plastic does not melt when exposed to the heat. That is, once set, they cannot be remelt or remold. The example for the thermosetting plastic are bakelite and melamine. See, bakelite, it is the plastic which is poor conductor of heat and electricity. So this bakelite type of plastic is used for making the electrical switches and handles of the utensils. Just like bakelite, the melamine, it is also the thermosetting plastic. It is the versatile material. It resists the fire, it tolerates the heat better. It is used, melamines are used for making the floor tiles, kitchenwares, fabrics which are resist to fire. Okay, so this is all about the thermosetting and the thermoplastic. Now the next one is the advantages of plastic. See, plastics are relatively low cost, easily manufactured and versatile. So they are used in wide range of products. That means they are used as some of the traditional materials such as wood, stone, horn and bone leather, paper, metal, glass and ceramic. In most of their forms they use. The next property is they are non-reactive. See, why the plastics are non-reactive? Because the metals like iron get roasted when left exposed to moisture and air. So they cannot corroded easily. Hence, they used to store some various kinds of materials, including chemicals. So the most important property is they do not reactive. Resistance to corrosive means they do not corrode. That is, they cannot give any kind of reaction to the moisture and air. The next one is the low density and high durable. These are the being lighter as compared to the metals. They are used in the cars, aircraft, spacecrafts. So they have the low density and highly durable. So this makes them useful for various purposes like making containers to keep tables, in making the buckets, mugs, etc. The next property is they are poor conductor of heat and electricity. As they are poor conductor of heat and electricity, the electrical wires have the plastic covering. So also handles of the screwdrivers, see handles of screwdriver have also the, or these screwdrivers are also made up of plastic handles. So frying pan handles, these are also the made up of plastic. The next property of the plastic is next advantages of plastic. These plastics are used in the